Now we're getting to some of the good stuff, and that is getting noticed and getting interviews. But before we dive a little deep into that, we have to address one concern. And this is a problem that a lot of job seekers have, which is finding the job post. Now, this might seem like a very obvious step, right? Just find the job post, apply, carry on with your day. But let me tell you why this is a problem. And perhaps this sounds familiar to you. You go to your computer, you are in search for a job, and you start browsing and looking through multiple job boards and reading dozens of descriptions, ultimately finding a few that you can apply for or would even want to apply for. And all of a sudden you have spent hours on just a couple applications. What is happening is we are misusing our time because we're browsing and searching and looking through so many job posts just to find a few. To drive this point home, perhaps let's say that you are looking for a job as a recruiter. And so you go to LinkedIn, you type in recruiter, you hit search, and under the jobs section, you find something like this, almost 250,000 results. And it seems like a very daunting task. You just have to go through one and then the next and then the next, right? And so we need to find a way to be able to filter much quicker and not spend so much time going through every single result that pops up just to see whether it fits our needs or not. And to do this, we're going to touch and discuss on a topic called Boolean searching. Boolean searching is a series of commands that allow you to filter through job descriptions and job posts very quickly, automatically actually. And so some of these commands include the parentheses, which means that anything within those parentheses will be grouped. There is the quotation command, which basically is used to find exact phrases. There is the AND command that says both sides of this command must be included on your search. The OR command says either or of these sides must be included in the search, and the NOT command, which basically excludes anything following this command. Now, let's say you are looking for a remote job as a recruiter, but during your search you have found that this job goes by multiple names. Perhaps it goes by recruiter, sourcer, talent scout, talent acquisition. And so we're going to utilize the parentheses to group all of these different names for this target job. And so we're going to put recruiter or sourcer or talent scout or talent acquisition using quotation marks to make sure that we get the exact phrases. And then we're going to also write and remote because we want to make sure it filters properly. And once you select jobs, you might see something like this. All of a sudden, the job descriptions that pop up have gone from 250,000 to 3,000. Something that is still a bit daunting, but much more manageable. Here, you are much more likely to find the things that actually apply to your search quicker without spending hours and hours searching. Additionally, LinkedIn has many other opportunities to filter, such as when it was posted, the experience level, the job type, and many more. My recommendation is go through the filter that says when it was posted and keep it within a week. The reason being that if it goes beyond a week, the odds are that there's other candidates that are already in the process and you are much more likely to get ignored. So when it comes to job hunting and applying, the sooner the better. Now your homework for this section. Your homework for this section is to find 3 job posts that are directly tied to that target job that you have found previously. My recommendation, use Boolean searching to make sure it doesn't take you too long, and also because it's a skill that you need to be really good at. You're going to be using it a lot and it's going to save you a lot of time. Now once you're done with that, we'll see you in the next section.